What's going on, Legionnaires? Welcome to another episode of the Legion of Comic Correction, where we talk all things comic books. We are talking about another episode, the second to last episode of the Book of Boba Fett. Inklings of Boba Fett. Inklings?
No.
Well,
The Manda Boba Pod. The Manda Boba Pod.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that, so stick around. But first, if you're new here, and even if you're not new, like, and you can subscribe a second time. That'd be kind of cool. And then down in the description.
Double subscribe.
Yeah, right? I'm sure you get benefits for that.
Sure.
Down in the description, we got links going everywhere. We got it going to our Patreon for extra content if you want to go there and support and make all this better with your funds. And we also have our legionofcc.com, which is our website. Check it out for merch, sweet merch like this, and like these kinds of things.
I'm not wearing any merch.
We're cool. We're hip.
We have a podcast.
Yeah, so check it out, man. We would love if you click
do.
those links.
We do have a podcast.
But really, click the like, click the bell so that you don't miss any episodes. We love that even more. Ding. What are you pointing at him for?
I don't know.
I mean, he's cool and all. What are you doing?
What happened in this episode? What happened? What? What is going on?
You freaked me out there, man. You like?
What are we doing?
I wasn't sure if you were
Everything.
having.
Harry, I got questions for you.
I
I
thought he
got
was-
questions for
I thought he
you.
was having
I
like a
got
mini
questions for you.
stroke
Here's
over
what I'm doing. I am having a stroke. What show are we watching? Number one, big question of the day. I don't know what show we're watching. We watching Mandalorian? We watching
Boba
Ahsoka? We watching
Grogu?
the Book of Boba Fett?
Book of
Are we
Grogu?
watching the new Star Wars? I don't know what we're watching.
Well, we are watching the new Star Wars.
Of course. Question.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to hit
What
you
are
with a
we
couple
watching?
quick ones.
Go.
Couple quick ones.
Go.
You want to see
24.
Ahsoka in this episode?
Yes.
Yes.
Got it. You got her. You want to see Yoda's lightsaber in this episode?
Yes.
Yes.
You got it. You got it. You want to see more of Luke in
Yes.
this episode?
Nah, actually, no, I don't.
No.
But
I
wait,
did.
but wait.
There's
It's
more.
a little bit better
He was definitely
of a
better.
face thing.
Yeah, a little bit better of a
Except-
Snapchat filter.
Except when he
Way
talks.
Or
Except
moved.
when he talks.
Or looked
moves
in
too
any
quick.
direction
If he
besides
moves
straight
too
on.
quick, if he moves too quick, it's a problem.
No,
Do you
yeah.
want to see that?
I would say that.
Do
you wanna see
No, I don't.
Yes,
but
I do.
Do you want to see Timothy Oliphant back?
Yes, very much so.
Do you?
Yeah.
You got him. You got him.
I don't have that kind of hair when I'm that old, I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna
gosh.
give up on life.
Glorious. Oh, wait.
beautiful
So
mane.
you got all that.
Yep.
We
You
did
got
get
it all.
Yep.
Wait,
You got it all.
There's
And
more
then-
things.
But wait, there's
And
more.
No, wait. Before
What
you
did you
get
wanna
to
ask?
that,
What?
wait, you want to see Luke building the Jedi Temple?
Oh,
Well,
yeah, you want to
actually,
see that?
R2D2
Super cool.
You want to
spider
see that?
or
Oh, yeah, you want to see
Androids.
R2D2?
R2D2,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah? You got him.
Yeah,
you
baby.
got him.
More Naboo Starfighter?
More Naboo
Hello,
Star. You
what's
got
that?
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
everything you want in one
Finally,
episode?
Everything.
Finally. You want Cad Bane?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I smell it.
Yes.
You got him. What happened? What I am gonna faint.
Here's what happened.
I am gonna
here's what
faint
happened.
over
Dave
this.
Filoni,
This is ridiculous.
Dave Filoni was like,
He's gone.
he's gone. Harry, Dave
I'm
Filoni,
back.
And he's back,
You
ladies and
can't
gentlemen.
take me down that easy.
Dave Filoni realized that he messed up at the end of Bad Batch. And
I think he
was,
did, yeah.
and he was like, all right,
I
how
gotta
do
give
we
him some
make
good.
this so much better? And he did. He made it. This was amazing. It's an
This-
amazing episode.
This was an
And it
amazing
wasn't,
episode.
The thing is, it wasn't just fan service, like let them just
Yes.
appear.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
It was actually a good episode.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, it
the
was-
okay.
pacing
It was
and
well done.
characters, Everything was good.
I want to do a couple
done,
of
Widow.
those piece by piece.
There
I
was
do
even
have
some
one
Boba Fett.
argument. Yeah, barely.
I love it. It was just standing there like, yes. And then they're
So-
like, all right, cut him out, man. Just
so-
standing in this medicine in the corner.
He said a few
The
things
only
at the
fan
meeting,
service
and then that's
in
it.
this episode,
Yeah.
two things.
Yep.
Boba was fan service. They literally put in the Book of Boba Fett Boba as fan service. They realized
Like
last
30
episode
seconds.
they
True.
didn't have him in it at all,
Yeah.
and they were like,
Shoot.
"Oh, this is the Book of Boba
They're
Fett.
literally like, what did we forget?
What did we
this
do
week?"
wrong here?"
Yo, he-
Oh.
In the last episode, he wasn't even in the flashback, I don't think.
No.
It was like,
Nope.
no
Not at
Boba.
all.
But
No
he was in-
Boba.
Done.
We got like 30 solid
30
seconds of him.
solid seconds.
Yeah,
But
they
the
were
other
good
one that I
seconds.
thought
He looked menacing.
personally thought was a bit of fan service. I didn't feel like she needed to be there was Ahsoka. Do I like seeing her there?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Do I like seeing Rosario Dawson in the amazing makeup and the live action Ahsoka? Yes. Do I have a problem with it? No. Is it fan service? That one was.
Yes, but I will say this. It is fan service to those that are like true fans of this. That really want to see it, right? But it's also a good marketing idea because the Ahsoka series is coming out.
Yes, and it's brilliant. It was brilliant.
Well, but the majority of the people watching these shows probably don't know Ahsoka very well. So they want to put her in people's minds so that they know what they're getting and they're ready for it and they're excited for it.
And the connection that she said, which was that she, like her family connection, like she's
to Luke.
She has that there, and like
they want to
if you
make sure
haven't
know
watched the Clone Wars, then you know, or actually at least question and maybe go and do some research online and say to yourself, okay, what is she referring to?
Right.
Yeah.
It's also just funny that like she's like, you're such like your father, and it's like, if only they did the flashback of him killing younglings.
Exactly.
It's just like you're such like your father.
But the thing is, but again, going back to what Logan said, doing research on the Clone Wars and stuff, and going like the majority of her interaction with Anakin, which is much more than what you get from just the episodes, like episode 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
The majority of Anakin's character, right? Yeah, well,
true.
We love her.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the majority of that, he is very much like Luke. He was very much like this passionate purist of.
I like him better than Luke.
Oh yeah,
Anakin.
But we do at this point.
I don't like Luke.
At this point with Clone Wars in the mix, we have more Anakin than we have Luke.
I'm a Sith.
Yeah, but we talked about it. Well. Real quick, one thing that I found was funny was that like the at work we watch it together at lunchtime one of the days. Yeah. And then I watch it usually either before that by myself or afterwards by myself.
Multiple times.
Right.
You got to get your reps.
Especially this episode.
Got to get your reps.
Absolutely. My man Cad Bane rolling.
On repeat.
Yes. Anyway, so the 4 to 5 people that I watch it with, like over half of them, so 3 of them, didn't know who like Cad Bane was. They know of Ahsoka because of the Mandalorian, and they know that she was in the Clone Wars, but they didn't watch the Clone Wars. But they still thought it was a good episode. They all think it's crazy that it's the Book of Boba Fett.
Take me home,
absolutely
Lord.
Has nothing.
Take me home.
Well, but the good news is that they didn't know those things and they still liked it.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of look into it. They look. Some of them look into things.
All
themselves,
3 of us, though. Yeah. All 3 of us, though. The first glimpse.
Oh man.
Of Cad Bane.
As soon as the worst part is that Mando.
We had a visceral reaction. I've already talked to you guys about it. Like
Mando flies away. Like if he would have just stayed another 5 minutes, he would have been there.
Well, that deputy needed to die, so
he did. As soon as he,
as
soon as he
whether
told
you
Mando,
are light or dark, that deputy needed to go.
That dude needed to die.
Done. He questioned Mando out the gate.
He was like, "You can't park
there.
You
can't park there,
dude,
bud."
This man is coated.
You're not that guy.
Coated in Beskar.
Yeah,
go ahead.
He's dead.
You are what? What did you
He has
think?
every weapon you could possibly think of, except for a nuclear bomb.
Well, maybe he didn't know.
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe
nobody knows what those little things in the bandolero is.
It could be.
He's
mini sonic detonators. Let's get it.
Young and naive.
Was he though?
No.
He looked kind of older.
I mean, he looked like
time out.
Your guys' age though.
He wasn't young.
Take that as you will. You said he looked young. I said he looked like you guys.
Hey.
We're cool. We're hip. We have a podcast, man.
We're hip. We have a podcast.
Yeah, we're not. We're relevant.
Hey.
We are relevant.
No one uses the word hip that is not born after 1970. So,
well, we were born after 1970.
We were well born after
still
1970.
It's because we're so hip.
I don't think you said that the way you meant to say
I don't
that.
care. We're moving past it.
Listen, how cool.
You know how tired I am right now? Did you hear the PR today?
I did not.
Didn't think so.
Yes.
Small little fun.
On eating food.
Getting back to the episode. Small little fun, kind of like just little Easter thing there. Easter egg. What's it called?
Fan?
No, it was Timothy Oliphant. What I don't even know.
Can we just take a moment to realize his name?
Timothy
Oliphant.
It's the best.
Yeah. He's awesome.
It's what Samwise Gamgee calls elephants in Lord of the Rings.
Well, no, they're called olifants.
Olifants.
Yeah, they're called olifants.
Where?
Not elephants.
Yeah.
Just not in the
No,
United States.
you hear
They're
it.
like
So
bigger
if
than
you
mammoth
watch-
size
We're just dumb.
elephants.
If you watch the
Did you say Lord of the
extended cuts,
Excuse me, did you say Lord of the Rings is dumb?
No, I said we're just dumb. I said I'm
You
just.
said were, but we knew that it was an Ollie
careful,
funds.
sir. Be careful those.
I'll
next
get the guy that's
words
upstairs
are
that will
out of
fight you
your
over
mouth.
that.
I-
Okay, I just want to
maybe
make
I
sure.
knew
Just be
Dumb.
careful. We're gonna back it up for a second here.
We could bring you in
Let me
warm.
go-
We could bring you in cold.
Let me go back to
No,
the.
you said
let me
that
go
wrong.
back
We
to
can
the
bring you
Easter
in
egg.
cold, or we can bring you in cold.
No, that's
Cold
no, that's-
and decapitated.
That's Grogu's. That's Grogu's line. No, the small Easter egg there.
I thought you said bad cop, bad cop.
He has been trying to get to this,
This small
Easter
Easter
keg
egg. I was
so
trying
long.
to Easter keg.
So
Did you
long.
say
What's on your mind?
Well,
He said Easter
Today's
keg.
the day.
it's always on my mind. It doesn't mean I
You're
act on it.
always on my mind. In
Oh my
something.
God.
You don't know the
We
rest of
really
the word.
can't
Anyway,
get you
go,
through this
Craig.
kid-
Go, go.
In the comics, I'm trying to actually bring this back to comics.
I'm sure he is. I'm
Go.
sure he is.
In the comics, the town that they're in,
Yes.
Moss, was it Peglo or
Yes.
You mean
Pelago?
Freetown?
Pelago? Yeah, it's
Freetown.
called. Well, that's the thing.
Freetown.
That's the thing. No, that's the thing. Is in
Yeah.
the comics, it's called Freetown.
Okay.
And they just made this little like side note. It's like, oh, it's called Freetown now.
Yeah.
And nobody's really gonna care
No.
about
That guy was just like, they're having their
God,
conversation. Like,
dude,
you're just like,
He's like, hey,
he's
man,
wiping the dirt. He's like, it's called Freetown now.
That guy was just searching for a line.
They're just like,
But what I'm saying,
What?
I'm a part of this.
most people would be like, oh, okay, they renamed it, but it's just a cool little
Yeah.
nod to the comics. that it
Mando
was
should have
called that in
shot
the
him
comics.
in that moment.
No, he's great. He's got he's very.
Don't say that man's great.
Yeah,
Very
real
He was
high.
like, it's not our fight.
He's very
Well, your
Uruk-hai,
deputy just got
like-
murdered, and then your
Murked.
sheriff just got
No,
shot.
murked.
Well,
Murked.
that's the thing. Now it's their fight.
Now
Yeah,
it
but
is.
now he's
That
like, you
happened.
know what? It is our fight.
But that's the mistake. That's
Cad
I
Bane
hate
made?
to say it because it's Cad
Bane.
Bane, but he made a mistake.
But he's
Did you
so
just say-
arrogant.
What?
He made a mistake.
You should have kept the armor.
That he should have killed him.
statement.
He should have killed him.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not. Timothy Oliphant isn't
That's a long
dead.
cricket.
That's a long
Don't
cricket.
touch my buttons.
Yeah, you're not
Well,
allowed
you guys
to
were
do
coming.
that.
I
What was that?
I was
yeah,
nervous.
go ahead, get him. Yeah. That's how does it feel? How does it feel?
It had to be done, Greg.
All right, so
You're back.
you're back. He should have. I mean, like
the thing, though.
we know
It
it's a
wasn't
TV
a
show.
mistake
It
for
has
him.
to be. He should have killed him though. If he doesn't kill him,
he should have killed the marshal?
Yes, he should have killed the
Yeah,
marshal.
yeah.
If he kills the marshal can't be a symbol.
Well, maybe he did kill, or maybe
No,
he thinks
no.
he did. Obviously,
No, they
as
said
it's
get
the
sure
stings.
we're pretty sure
I'm
he's not
sure he
dead.
thinks he
They
did.
left that other,
They
they
didn't
left the
kill-
deputy for dead.
That
Oh, well,
deputy, nobody
he shot-
cared.
They're like, he's
nobody
beat.
cared.
All right, move on.
Nobody even checked him.
well,
nobody
oh.
even checked him.
No,
Nobody voted for him
I
as
think
deputy.
someone may have checked him, but they
No.
were just like,
Nobody wanted him
There's
as
no
deputy.
point. Cad Bane shot that guy like 4 times.
Yeah, I mean,
he was like, boom, 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 and then boom.
He was done.
But you
he
know
was
what?
toasted.
You know what? But again, I don't see it as a mistake. Like I don't see it as Cad Bane thinking it's a mistake because Cad Bane believes he's the best.
Yes.
and he wants
And is intimidating.
And
wants
to be
war
honest-
to happen. He wants to go to Boba.
and
He
listen,
wants
that
Boba.
deputy, I know we all said that dude needed to die, but to be honest,
Yeah.
Cad Bane, he's a gunslinger. He was
Yeah.
the one of the top bounty hunters in the galaxy for,
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
That deputy pulled the gun first. Like, he pulled the shot first. Or let me
Ridiculous.
put it this way. He attempted.
He attempted.
He twitched,
attempted.
yes.
Twitched
Yeah.
a bunch.
So in in the ways
And
of
Timothy Oliphant-
gunslinging, that dude
He asked
he
for it.
lost.
He asked
he's
for it.
the
and
one
lost.
He
who has
initiated
to
it.
die. Yeah,
But
he-
Timothy
that's all
Oliphant
that's on him.
knew it was happening.
Yeah.
You could
Sure.
see
He did one of these,
He
like-
was turning his head. He's distracted from the fight himself. He had told that deputy
to get back.
to stand down.
Yeah.
He had told him to get back.
He did as much as he could besides shooting at himself.
The
What a
only thing we
womp
can
rat.
say about that deputy is he may be the reason Timothy Oliphant's character is alive. Because
Yeah,
of the
that's true.
fact that
That's
he
true.
distracted Cad
'Cause
Bane
he
enough
would have lost.
he would have lost.
Yeah,
straight
Marshall
up.
would have lost to
Marshall
Cad
would have
Bane,
lost.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Marshall would have
It was
lost.
Unfortunately.
just the two of them.
No doubt in my mind. I
Yeah.
love Timothy Oliphant.
I'm
but
just
no
wondering
doubt in
if
my
they're going
mind
to
he
be
loses.
bringing Cad Bane's dual wielding.
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming in with it.
And the
Here's
and the-
Harry.
and the-
Harry, here's the thing.
Booster
Here's the
boots.
thing. What do you want to
Booster
see in
boots.
this?
Booster
What do you
boots.
want to see?
I want
Booster boots. You're
I
gonna
wanna
get
see
it.
booster boots.
Booster boots. You're gonna get it.
Cad Bane flying around, dual wielding pistols.
You're gonna get it.
You know what I want to see?
If I don't, I'll be pissed.
Here's the thing.
You know what I wanna
Here's
see, though?
what episode did we say we should have a live action Cad Bane? What episode?
The first episode of this podcast series, we were saying we want Cad Bane to show up on Boba's throne.
Guess what is
We got him here.
happening?
It's
We
gonna
got
happen.
Cad Bane here.
He does
Do you
not
know what else
like
we
Boba.
said?
That is
No.
for sure.
Well,
Oh, he has no.
So there
No
is
he worked
mercy.
for the
We've
Empire.
talked about it a little bit on this podcast. I know we've talked about it outside the podcast, but there is a cut scene, not a cut scene, a removed scene from Clone Wars that ended Cad Bane's arc.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Where Cad Bane and Boba had a shoot off.
Right when he was a teen.
Right.
Yeah.
And Boba shot Cad Bane and he was assumed dead.
Yep.
And
Right.
Cad Bane shot Boba and it made the dent in his Beskar
That's where
armor,
it came
his,
from.
his helmet.
That's where it came from.
So,
that'd
yeah.
be pretty dope if they did a flashback.
If they do a
of that.
flashback
Yeah,
to
I mean,
that,
they've done a flashback to him watching his dad fly the
Right, let's do it.
ship that's not allowed to be named.
Can we talk about one of the other flashbacks?
Well, real quickly before that, when you asked us what we wanted,
yes. What else do you
I
want?
really want the crowd's part in the war, and there's a standoff just between Boba and Cad Bane.
It's
I
gonna happen.
really want that, and I think
It's
it will
gonna happen.
I
But
think
the
it
thing
will.
is,
And the
but
reason,
think
the
about
reason
it
I'm
real
saying
quick.
all this is because anything we've been saying on this podcast that we're like, man, that would be great.
Yeah, it's happening.
Luke coming in to fight.
Yeah,
Probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
maybe.
We said that last episode, and I
I don't think
doubted
it
it.
can
I don't
happen.
think
Do you want to know
will.
why I believe? Do you want to know why I believe
They
now?
bugged our studio.
Because a choice was given to Grogu, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The choice that he's going to make
Is probably Mandalorian.
is Mandalorian.
Probably Mandalorian or both.
Who has to bring him back?
Luke has to come get him.
When
Yeah,
is he
maybe.
going to
He
bring
called
him
out
back?
to him. He called out.
Yeah, maybe.
When is he going to bring him back?
After
I
the
don't know.
battle.
I don't think after the battle. I think
Honestly,
during
I'm
the battle.
I'm not gonna lie. I could
I don't know.
not care less about what happens between Grogu. I mean, I care about what Grogu chooses and like what happens there.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't care about Luke because they screwed up that so badly. I'm just like, you know what? I'm done with that.
My man.
Done with the
You mean-
Skywalkers.
That's right.
You
That's
mean
right.
you mean with like in episode 7, 8, 9, the ones we don't talk about?
Yeah, that and also like we've talked about, there are a plethora of books that
Yes.
and comics that have been
Yep.
written
Yep.
about this.
Yep.
And if you were, I'm sorry, Disney, I'm gonna
So-
come at you for a second. If you were that bad at doing your job, you literally could just steal all of those things.
So what
Yeah.
if?
I don't
what
like.
if-
I don't like what they're doing with Luke. I don't
but
really
what-
care.
Well, but what if? So what they've done in this episode, we see him starting to build the temple. We
Well,
see
the temple's
him-
done.
Well, it was. I mean, it's just
Just about the dome.
It's not quite done.
That's a
It's
temple.
going to get bigger.
No,
I'm
no,
sure.
no. But what I mean,
Well, in the books, it's a lot
Well,
bigger.
here's what I'm
that's
saying.
true.
Here's
That's
what I'm
true.
saying.
They also
though.
didn't confirm that this is Yavin.
Right.
Just saying.
They haven't, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing they've done.
Yeah.
In this Mandalorian Boba Fett episode.
Yeah. I mean,
Nothing
it's
they've
okay.
done. It has made it so that they can't do all those really cool things.
Right.
So, and Dave Filoni has they've talked about rewriting the future that was made in these sequel
Yeah.
trilogies. So, would you
Please.
be cool
If they did that?
to see more Luke if they went down that route and made
If
it
they
like
did,
the
but they're
books?
not going
Yes.
to do that.
Well, they might.
Agreed.
We just said they wouldn't do so many. They wouldn't bring Cad
Listen,
Bane
if
in,
it was
they brought
just
Cad Bane
if it
in.
was just the movies that they had to do,
yeah.
then that'd be easy. But you realize they built a whole Galaxy's Edge, and that's all about the sequels.
right.
It has
He's
nothing
right.
to do with the prequels.
He's
it has
right.
nothing to do with the originals.
Yeah, but they still.
He's
I mean,
right.
That's you know how
He's
much
right.
money that is.
But they still
Could
will make
Disney
it.
do it? Absolutely.
Yeah, and they'll
Will
still
they?
make the money.
No.
No.
They'll still. I'm gonna hold on hope.
I
want to
please.
see.
I'm going to
only
hold on.
because-
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Only because this episode started to give us glimmers of the Luke we've always wanted.
Yeah,
Because
but they're
he's
gonna take that
confident,
sequence
he's
that's right after
optimistic.
Mandalorian
Do
and
you
Book of
think-
Boba Fett, and before
Yeah.
that, and they're just gonna make their money in that time,
Do you
and then they're
think
just
this
gonna
could be-
abandon everything else before
Yeah,
afterwards.
Do you think this could be a New Hope?
Hey, you got your
You're
drum
welcome.
roll.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
All right, so
I got to talk flashback.
Yeah, talk about your flashback, and then
So
we got to wrap up the
we
episode.
know we saw the flat.
We're doing all right.
I don't want to talk about. We don't really care. We all believe that in some way, shape, or form, Grogu's coming back to the Mandalorian, right?
Yeah, at some point, whether
Some
he
way,
does it
shape, or form.
now or after he
we'd
learns more Jedi
we'd all
stuff.
be very shocked if they did.
Right. Okay. So I want to talk about the real question here.
Sure.
We saw Grogu's flashback to Order
Yeah,
66.
baby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Who
so
saved him?
Exactly.
Because those
I have
three
a big
Jedi
theory.
didn't.
I
They
have a
got
big
shut
theory.
up.
What?
I have a big theory.
We
Hold on, real
theories in the
quick.
past.
Nobody saved them because the Empire took him.
No.
No.
No, because he was held by mercenaries when we found him in Mando. He was not held by the Empire. The
And
Empire was
this is
trying
why.
to get him.
Hear me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
Hear
sure
me
about
now.
that?
Yeah.
100%?
Yep,
Hear me now.
because
I could forget.
It was
so
those.
I'll roll with it.
It was
I
those-
trust you.
So if you remember, there were the
First episode of Mandalorian, I don't.
No. The pig dudes in Jabba's palace,
The
right?
Gorganians, yes.
Yep. And then the other species, I don't remember what they're called, but they're kind of like lizardy like guys. They're not
Trandoshans?
No, they're not. They were
Oh. No.
they're the biker gang that Boba goes and messes with. Regardless. Those guys were the ones that a gang of those species were the ones holding Grogu.
Were they in the first
In
episode?
the first episode,
Okay.
when Mando went to go get him.
When
So,
that doctor that we saw for the first
yes, the
episode never
cloning
showed
doctor.
up again.
Yeah, well, he showed up in the middle of the second season for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh,
when
for a flashback?
they
All right.
No, they
Yep.
captured him.
Anyway.
But regardless,
All right.
the Empire wanted him.
Way
didn't
too
have
much.
him. No, it's
Backstory.
not.
important.
This is
You
important.
you shut your mouth.
All right,
I'll
I'll
shut it for you.
Okay.
Don't
All
walk
right,
down
okay.
this
All right,
path.
go on. We want to know.
Force.
Force Lightning.
All right.
We want to know.
You lose. You lose. Get out of here. You're done.
Listen,
You're
I
beat.
have Star Destroyers
You don't.
on a planet.
That's a Sith Lord
You're
saying that
beat.
you're beat about
You're
Force
beat.
Lightning.
You're beat. All right. So
right, so what
here
do you
is
think?
the theory.
Yeah.
I cannot
Give me
take
the
full
theory.
credit for this, but I want to throw this out there.
You read
okay?
about it
Go ahead.
in a book.
I'd read about it
On the
in a
internet.
book. I'm not going to go there. Listen, nope,
No,
because
no, we
it's
don't
too
have
important.
time.
We don't
LeVar
have time.
Burton.
There's so much to talk about.
It's LeVar Burton. So, taking you back.
Yep.
Who killed Boba's dad?
Mace Windu.
Thank you. Okay, so we see one of the
Cyborg Mace
most
Windu.
important
Just a little
parts. The most important parts of
Off of
Attack
your
of the
head.
Clones was the moment where Boba is holding
Yeah.
Jango's head in the helmet.
No, his head's not in there.
Well, okay, he's holding the helmet.
He's
right?
holding the helmet. Yeah.
He's holding the
Yeah,
helmet,
Just
and we
slides out.
know it has to be in the helmet,
It's
right?
in the helmet,
No.
man.
It's definitely in the
No,
helmet.
because
Where
you
else
can
would it
see
be?
through it, and like he kind of holds it, and there's nothing in there.
Okay,
He got it
All right.
out.
You got
Either
Jonathan
way.
on that?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No.
Because I don't care enough.
He used a screwdriver. Just
All right.
Then he cleaned it
And
up.
then he
Serial
cleaned it.
killer.
And then he
Serial
looked at it.
killer.
Serial
Flags.
killer.
Flags.
Serial killer flag.
He's
Serial
been
killer
flagged,
flag.
ladies and
There it is.
gentlemen.
There it is.
Listen,
There
we
it
have
is.
nothing to
There
do
it
with
is.
his murders or anything. Just gonna leave this.
I don't even own a screwdriver.
All right. Makes
That's
him
not
that
true. I
makes
have
it
like 10 of
scarier.
them.
I've literally seen you buy them with me.
So, Boba
Yeah.
is obviously furious,
Yeah.
right? Okay, but he
Yes.
is a young
Why?
kid. Who is he? Who does he in the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Like
He
desire to
wants
go
to kill
after?
Mace
Mace
Windu.
Windu.
Wants
like,
to kill
all the
Mace
time.
Windu.
and
all
he
the
tries
time.
it in the Clone Wars.
Tries to do it in the
Tries
Clone
it.
Wars.
Fails.
Okay,
He
here's
fails.
the thing. He's now older.
Yeah.
He gets older. Where
Wise.
is he?
That's how time works.
A little bit wiser, right? But where is he
Crazy.
going to go to try and kill Mace Windu?
Coruscant.
Correct. Now, what is on Coruscant?
Jedi Temple.
And what would be a perfect time to infiltrate the Jedi Temple to be able to kill Mace Windu?
Do you think Boba Fett saved
I
saved baby Grogu?
Wait. Okay, so hold on.
Think.
Why
At
would
that
he save
point,
Grogu?
at that
Because
point, when the Jedi Temple
he
fell,
Mace
He's
Windu
he's
wasn't there.
worth money, and
Mace Windu wasn't
he
there.
could sell the child to somebody.
We have no idea. He is at that point. You're not on a salvage mission. You went
Yeah.
to there to kill Mace Windu. Mace Windu is dead by the hands of the Emperor.
Is he though?
Maybe not. I hope.
Right.
I hope
not.
not.
Maybe not.
But perceived.
Legendary
He's definitely
Legend
not-
says no.
Right.
Hey, Legend
Legend
says
says no.
he's definitely not at the Jedi Temple though.
No. Well, he's on the
And all
bottom of
of-
Coruscant.
All of
He's on a windshield somewhere.
the Jedi are being wiped out. Okay.
Yeah.
He could easily go in there.
Yep.
Grab one of the Jedi children.
Rip him up.
And the clone troopers
get
wouldn't
out
go
of there.
for him because he's
No.
not a Jedi, and he actually
Exactly.
looks like them. So.
Exactly.
The regs
Boba-
are just like, I don't know what's going on here, but we're
Yeah,
keep
you're,
going.
you're not a Jedi.
Boba saved
Right.
Grogu.
Well, maybe that would endear him more to Mando.
Right.
I like that
I do like that,
I like
but
that.
that's
Yeah, I
That's
know.
a lot.
I know.
That's a
But
stretch.
hey,
But I like it.
We've played with less.
Yeah, that's
We've
true.
played with
You're not
less.
wrong.
I still hold by and strongly desire the theory that Mace Windu is the one who saved him.
I mean, I could go for that too. I
Because
don't
here's the deal.
That
Mace
would be great.
Windu, we've seen Jedi fall from great heights out of a window.
Yeah.
You know, Anakin did it in that movie.
all he did was shoot him with Force lightning,
And
which
then
we
he
know
fell.
doesn't kill anyone.
Doesn't do a thing.
And then also
And
just
he
cut
fell.
off his arm, which we know also doesn't kill
Doesn't
anyone.
kill anyone.
And
And those things have happened together.
He's
Yep.
one of the
Yep.
great Jedi masters ever. So
He
like,
sat on the council.
Yes.
here's the deal. By the time
Unlike
he
Anakin.
landed, by the time he
Shots
landed, it would have been the mess would have been happening at the temple, and he would have made his way
Right.
right there.
Right.
Like he would have gone there first.
Is that?
You think,
Is
you
that
think
right?
Mace would have gone there first?
Yeah, I think Mace would have gone to the temple to aid, to help.
Maybe. But
Seen
here's
the smoke.
but here's my
He
thing
could've
on
just
that.
woken up on the side of the road.
Here's
right?
my thing on
After
that.
Hours have passed. He sees the smoke from the temple. He rushes his way
Trying to
back.
think.
What is Mace known
Yeah,
for?
yeah,
though?
yeah. Okay,
What
so,
is Mace
yeah.
known for on the temple? On the council.
On the council,
What is he known for?
being a great tactician.
Right. He's
Right.
in a great warrior, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
and
he's
with-
also
and
like
has a
kind of
purple
the
lightsaber.
head almost of besides Yoda.
Yeah,
but-
him,
Right.
him
He's
and
like
Yoda are
second.
the, him and
He was
Yoda are the
second-
two.
second in
I
command.
mean, they're all
But-
equals, but yeah.
But my point
No, they're
here,
not.
no, Grandmaster.
You tell me Plo Koon and Kit Fisto? Nah, get out of here.
Well, Kit
Kit Fisto
Fistu,
died immediately.
Kit Fistu would have been great in the water.
All right, you're getting muted.
Kid. But I don't believe if
The whole universe was
Mace
water.
Windu-
He would be the best.
So
if Mace
Waterworld,
Windu went, yeah, okay. If Mace Windu went to the temple, I
Yeah.
don't think he would have been able to hold back from then inserting himself into the fight.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Well, because
Well,
I
No,
mean,
what I'm saying
no, but I'm
is,
saying is
then
he
I-
fought
you got to
his way
realize
out.
Obi-Wan and Yoda rolled up after
That's
crap
true.
went down,
But
and
it
they're
was-
like,
it
"What's
was
going
over
on?"
at
They're
that
like, "I'm
point.
sorry, sir," and they're just like, "Well, they just destroyed all of them."
Well, yeah.
And
So-
then he got,
Yeah,
so he
like,
would have been
also,
overpowered.
Two of you, come on.
Here's
And
the
Mace
deal,
Windu's
though.
known as not a like sneaky guy. He's like
and he's
blunt
hurt.
force trauma.
And he's hurt.
Well, and he's
He's
Yeah,
hurt
he's
from the
hurt.
fall.
Yeah.
He's missing an
so
arm.
I,
So he goes
both
in
of those are
and
stretches.
he tries to rescue
In my
him.
in my book, they're both
Tries
stretches.
to
I
rescue-
know, but
So who do
then
you
where
think-
else?
who do you
But
think-
where
Who I
else do you
think
go?
Grogu?
Yeah.
Who do you think
I don't
saved
know.
Who
Grogu
saves
then?
him? We're looking at it now, and
Yeah, we're like,
we
who could it
see what
be?
he saw, but we
Ahsoka?
don't see who saved him. No,
It could have been.
but
The only thing I have to say,
she would have
I have
said
not
something,
heard.
don't you think?
No, well, here,
No, because you got to realize she
But-
was not a Jedi at that time.
No.
And Grogu, remember, she made a point and said that Grogu calls out to Luke, and that's
Right.
that's who Grogu wants to train him.
right,
which is
Yes.
Luke.
Yes.
So
Okay.
if she, she's very in tune with the Force. If she didn't feel that calling, then maybe I don't think she would sell him, but I don't know what
Right.
she would do. She'd maybe try to find maybe in the Ahsoka series.
we get
we get a
flashbacks.
She
better
tries to
flashback.
bring him
Could
back
be.
to wherever Yoda's from,
They-
and no one knows where they're from.
They
Yeah.
So she
have
tries to do it, and then she loses them, and then
They
Drops
have
him
to,
on Dagobah.
I'm calling it now.
They'd have to
Okay.
do that only
Okay.
because they'd
Okay.
have to go back. They'd have to go back and explain that in the Ahsoka series, though. Only
They would
because
have to.
we've
They would
seen
have
the
to.
aftermath
Yeah.
of Ahsoka and Order 66 in
Yep.
Clone Wars,
Right.
and they never mentioned Grogu, so they
No.
have to.
But how many
really
times have they
explain
mentioned Ahsoka in anything else besides Rebels and Clone Wars?
true.
Now it's the Mandalorian.
Now.
Now it's the Book
Yep.
of Boba Fett.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Now
right.
is the time to mention
Yeah.
people from previous times, and they just make it up.
All right,
Yeah.
three guesses:
Three
Boba,
good.
Mace, Ahsoka.
3 good guesses.
We'll see who it is. Right? We got one more episode of this series.
You would say that all 3 of those were inklings?
Inklings.
Ah, who hit their hand?
I hit my hand.
That must have hurt, man.
No.
No? You don't- doesn't feel a thing. One more episode. We're going to wrap it up next week with the finale. So if you haven't, go back and watch our whole series on the Inklings of Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah.
And come back here for the finale.
Oh, baby.